Hi, my name is Dr. Nick, and the beautiful lady right next to me is one of my favorite patients, who also happens to be a pretty famous Hollywood actress. And right next to her is our big shot Hollywood agent, who's here to make sure that I don't reveal her name until later in the video. Now, I've got a pretty unusual weight loss tip to share with you today. And this amazing tip has been hiding right in front of our eyes our entire life. In fact, it's one of the most cherished diet secrets of Hollywood stars, and something that I personally share with my patients at my clinic here in Boston, Massachusetts. So I need you to listen closely, because this incredible tip could easily help you lose 8 to 10 pounds of belly fat in just under 5 days. And I'm not sure how long this video is going to be up, so please watch it from the beginning till the end while it's still here. But before I dive into everything and give you the actual secret to fast weight loss, let me quickly tell you a little bit about myself. First of all, I'm a board-certified medical doctor at Harvard Medical School. I'm also an advanced nutritionist, a published author, an invited speaker, and an international ambassador for healthy living. And to date, I've helped thousands get fit, look great, and lose a ton of weight. Okay, you're probably thinking to yourself, listen, I've tried every diet out there. I've put myself through the ringer and I don't know, I just can't lose this weight. Well, let me stop you right there. Now, this is not some magical weight loss pill or some secret potion. It has nothing to do with those silly fad diets, those crazy juice plans, or any of the other useless products that the weight loss industry tries to throw at you. In fact, the tips that I'm about to share with you today date back to the early days of human civilization, and they help explain why over 68% of Americans are considered overweight or obese today. And no, it's not because we eat too much fast food or we don't exercise enough. In fact, I'm going to show you how to eat any delicious food that you like and still lose a ton of weight. Hey, believe it or not, it's not your fault. Now, let me tell you quickly about a very special person who I'm really proud of, a patient of mine named Elizabeth. Now, Elizabeth is your typical working mom. She has a very demanding job and a great family with an adorable little girl. But unfortunately, like most people out there, Elizabeth has slowly put on a few pounds every year, and these pounds kept adding up year after year until she soon saw herself get all the way up to 220 pounds. Now at this point, Elizabeth was really down on herself. She had gained a lot of weight over the years and had lost a lot of her confidence with it. She didn't like the way she looked anymore, and she'd even avoid looking at herself in the mirror. Now I'm going to be honest with you. Elizabeth was one of my test subjects at the beginning of this journey, and she really helped me shape this program. You see, Elizabeth also comes from a bad line of family genetics, which includes obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and more. So naturally, I knew that if this program worked for her, it would work for anyone. And guess what? It did. In fact, this one particular tip that I'm about to share with you helped Elizabeth lose 94 whole pounds. She lost 8 inches from her belly, 4 inches from each thigh, a full inch from each arm, and she even dropped 15 dress sizes. That's right, 15 whole dress sizes. And now, Elizabeth is looking better than ever before. Now listen, I know you're probably a little skeptical, and hey, I don't blame you. Her story sounds so incredible that it must have been torn from one of those celebrity tabloid magazines, right? But it's not. It's 100% true. In fact, Elizabeth went on to lose an incredible 94 pounds of fat, and went from this, 220 pounds, which is the weight that she just couldn't get rid of after her last pregnancy, to this, a lean and stunning 126 pounds. And best of all, she achieved all this without starving herself or killing herself in the gym. In fact, she did this while eating all the food she loves, including delicious chocolate fudge ice cream, which is her favorite. Her friends are jealous and constantly beg her for her diet secrets, and her coworkers, well, they can't even believe she's the same person. Listen, when it comes to losing weight, it's unfortunately getting tougher and tougher. In fact, it's definitely harder to lose weight today than it was 20, 10, or heck, even 5 years ago. But no matter how simple what I'm going to tell you sounds, it all makes perfect sense if we stop and think about it. So just hang with me for a second as I'm about to share with you my 4 powerful techniques for burning fat and finally getting that sexy and lean body that you've always wanted. Now first we need to go back in time and look at the hunter and gatherer days of our ancestors. You see, at that time, food was pretty hard to find, and we didn't have any fancy supermarkets or even a simple fridge to keep our food from going bad. So in order to survive, our hunter and gatherer ancestors learned to eat as much as they could whenever they found any food. And guess what? Their bodies took all this food they were eating and stored it as fat. Yuck, I know. But, you see, back in the day, this extra body fat made sense. You see, men needed the extra fat for energy to hunt and defend the family from predators. And women, on the other hand, well, they needed the extra fat for childbirth and milk production. Now, our DNA hasn't changed much from our hunters and gatherers days, so many of our bodies are still in this same fat-storing mode and clinging on to all the food that we eat as excess fat. But guess what? Since we don't need to worry about finding food like our ancestors did, we don't need to pack on all this extra fat anymore. And in just a minute, I'm going to show you exactly how to switch your body's metabolism from fat-storing mode to its natural fat-burning mode, all with the help of fat-burning enzymes. And once you make this switch, your body will instantly stop storing fat and instead start to burn it off non-stop. My second point has to do with the truth about healthy foods. Now, you're surrounded by so-called healthy foods that are actually causing you to gain fat every single day. Scary, I know. And what's even worse is that these foods are routinely advertised as health foods on TV and radio, despite outrage from doctors everywhere. Maybe you thought eating whole wheat pasta was good for you, or maybe you were told that eating cottage cheese was one of the best ways to lose weight. In reality, these foods are shutting down your body's fat-burning enzymes and causing you to gain more weight every day. But don't worry, in just a minute I'll show you where you can access actual healthy foods that rev up your fat-burning enzymes and melt that stubborn belly fat right off. Third is the truth about these popular fad diets and weight loss programs that are out there, but they never seem to work in the long term. You see, the mega-rich weight loss companies are making money off you and I by selling us stuff that's mediocre at best. In fact, they're making boatloads by selling us different shakes, supplements, and membership accounts. And believe it or not, it's in their best interest that we don't actually lose a lot of weight. You see, if these companies ever gave us a permanent solution that actually worked and helped us lose a lot of weight, well then guess what? We'd never need them again. And this means we'd never buy another supplement or shake from them, and they wouldn't make money anymore. So instead, they keep selling us stuff that doesn't really work in the long term, just to keep us coming back year after year. But hey, guess what? We don't need them or their expensive gimmicks anymore, because what I'm about to share with you is the actual key to being able to eat some of those bad foods and still burn the fat right off your body for good. My fourth point is the true secret to those sexy flat abs that we all want. Now, we all have that one friend with those amazing set of rock-hard abs, right? You know, those ripped six-pack abs that grab everyone's attention at the party. The same abs that girls just can't seem to stay away from. Now, whether he's showing them off at a party or at a pool in front of everybody, those flat abs always get all the attention. And let's be honest, we all want those same sexy ripped abs. But here's the thing. Most of us were brought up to believe that doing 1,000,000 sit-ups was the key to getting those amazing abs. We were told that we'd have to spend hours and hours in the gym doing painful exercises just to get those abs. Wow, what a gigantic lie. You see, our abs are only muscles, just like our biceps on our arms or our hamstrings on our legs. And our ab muscles are actually covered by layers of intra-abdominal fat. So here's the catch. When you do sit-ups, all you're doing is building the ab muscles underneath your belly fat. And even if you go nuts and do 1,000,000 sit-ups, no one can ever see your abs because they're still hidden under layers of belly fat. But don't worry, there is good news. You see, there are actually simple techniques that you can do to melt that belly fat right off and show off those abs. And in just a minute, I'm going to share those very same techniques with you so that you can finally get those sexy flat abs that you've always dreamed of. And trust me, you'll never need to do another lousy sit-up again. So at this point, I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, hey, is it actually possible to overcome these silly ancient genetics? I mean, can I finally rev up my metabolism and burn off this excess weight for good? Well, I've got some great news for you. You can. And I'm about to share with you one simple tip that can instantly boost your fat loss, guaranteed. Okay, let me give you a quick anatomy lesson and share something that you've probably never heard before. Now, I may get a little bit technical here for a second, but please stay with me, because I promise you that by the end of this presentation, You'll know exactly how to lose all the weight you want in just a matter of a few days. Okay, so this unusual tip is about the biochemistry of your body, and more specifically, your pancreas. Now, your pancreas has two very important roles. First, your pancreas releases digestive enzymes into your small intestine every time you eat. These enzymes are critical for breaking down all the foods that you eat, including all your carbs, your fats, and proteins. Second, your pancreas releases special metabolic hormones such as insulin and glucagon at different times of the day. These hormones help set your body's metabolism and determine whether your body is in fat storing mode or fat burning mode. So basically, your pancreas is the command center for your body's metabolism. Now, for those of us who consume diets that are high in particular fats, carbs, or proteins, which is very common in the American diet, a poorly functioning pancreas is the main cause of weight gain. In fact, if the pancreas is not working properly, the good fat-burning enzymes will be low, while the bad fat-storing enzymes will be high. Okay, what does this mean in plain English? It means that if your pancreas is not working properly, your metabolism will be slow, and your body will pack on layers and layers of fatty deposits throughout the day. Now for men, this typically leads to weight gain around the love handles and in the abdominal region, or what we often call a pot belly. Now for women, on the other hand, the weight gain appears in the buttocks, thighs, love handles, belly, and arms. Now what this means is that no matter how much you diet and exercise, it can be darn near impossible to lose weight until your pancreas is working efficiently. Now listen, we all have that one friend who eats whatever he wants, rarely exercises, and yet has a perfectly toned body. Well, the reason is because his pancreas is working properly and burning fat for him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And now, yours can too. I mean, imagine finally starting a weight loss program with a healthy and properly working pancreas. A pancreas that boosts your metabolism and burns fat for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even while you lounge back and watch TV. I mean, heck, with a fired up metabolism, your body will even burn fat while you sleep. So what can you do to optimize your pancreas and get that awesome fat-burning metabolism? Well, based on the success of Elizabeth and thousands of other patients, we've created an all-encompassing program designed for fast and permanent weight loss. We call this program the Fat Burn Doctor, and it's composed of a few easy-to-follow steps that will get you fast and permanent results. In fact, I personally guaranteed that it'll help you lose weight immediately. And in a minute, I'm going to share with you some stories of other real-world people besides Elizabeth who have achieved incredible fat loss results on the program. Okay, so step 1 is all about switching your body's metabolism from fat storing mode to fat burning mode. Now we've touched on this a little bit earlier in the video, and it's a process known as metabolic conditioning. And on page 11, I'll tell you all about the food ingredients found everywhere that will instantly trigger your body to release extra fat burning hormones. Your body will get an incredible boost in metabolism, and you'll immediately start to burn off pounds and pounds of fat non-stop. Step 2 is on page 15, and it's all about increasing your fat loss while avoiding those boring cardio and exercise routines that some people promote. I'll share with you a fitness secret used by Hollywood celebrities that will literally double your fat-burning results. That's right, you don't need to kill yourself in the gym or put up with those exhausting cardio routines anymore, unless you actually enjoy them on your own. Step 3, on page 19, is about being able to eat all the delicious foods that you like, such as pizza, cheeseburgers, cheesecake, or that chocolate fudge ice cream that Elizabeth would not give up, and still lose pounds of body fat. I'll also share with you insider secrets on delicious fat-burning foods that don't cost you an arm and a leg, and they're available at 99% of supermarkets. I'll even show you exactly why all the fad diets out there fail you every single time, while the Fat Burn Doctor gets you real and lasting results. Step 4 is a secret that's going to surprise you. This powerful nutrition trick will put your body into an intense fat-burning mode. In fact, this step is so powerful that any weight that you shed from now on, whether it's 25 pounds or 125 pounds, will never come back again. And once you're done with step 4, you'll be a completely transformed person who never looks at weight loss the same way again. You'll be able to boost your metabolism to levels you've never imagined and completely reshape your life. Imagine finally having those sexy flat abs, those amazingly toned legs, and those chiseled arms and shoulders, all within just a few short weeks. Now listen, over the years, my medical practice and research has taught me that any person who wants to lose weight needs much more than just a diet. They need an anti-fat weapon that's both safe and easy. And after years of research, I've developed this exact weapon. You see, the stuff that I talk about in the Fat Burn Doctor isn't any hocus pocus or anything unrealistic that requires a ton of work. It's written as a simple, step-by-step guide that anyone can easily complete. It was created for everyday people. And in fact, it's the same stuff that I tell my patients at my clinic here in Boston. Just follow my simple footsteps and watch your body transform, all within a matter of a few days. Now, to prove to you that Elizabeth's case wasn't just luck, let me introduce you to a few other people who have followed the Fat Burn Doctor and seen incredible results. This is Eric from Portland, Oregon. Now, Eric was your typical office worker, and he never liked the way the fat added up around his belly through the years. Now take a look at Eric's before and after pictures. Eric lost an impressive 35 pounds of fat with the Fat Burn Doctor and got absolutely ripped. He feels great and has a new confidence about him that just shines from across the room. Or how about Jocelyn from Spring Lake, North Carolina? Jocelyn followed the Fat Burn Doctor and she lost an incredible 59 pounds of fat. She looks absolutely amazing in her new clothes. And let's not forget about Dennis from Tempe, Arizona. Dennis followed my simple guide and lost a whopping 102 pounds of fat at the age of 41. He looks absolutely amazing with his new body. Now, if you're still not impressed by these incredible body transformations, take a look at what top doctors in the country are saying about the Fat Burn Doctor. Like Dr. Jonas from Cornell Medical School, who says the Fat Burn Doctor is by far the quickest and easiest way to lose unwanted weight and keep it off. Then we have Dr. Stanton from the University of Miami, who says the Fat Burn Doctor is the most powerful fat burn program that I've ever seen in my practice. And then there's Dr. Patel from New York, who says, I've been so impressed by the Fat Burn Doctor that I personally recommend it to all my patients, as well as my friends. Now, you've seen some incredible weight loss stories from everyday people and heard amazing reviews from a slew of top doctors around the country who give the Fat Burn Doctor their highest recommendations. But hey, can I guarantee you that you're going to have the exact same results as the people I mentioned earlier? Of course not. I mean, just like anything else, not everybody that starts the program will actually follow my steps. I mean, I wish they did, but it happens. But I can guarantee you 3 things. First, if you follow the simple steps in my guide, you will lose a lot of weight very quickly. I mean, heck, you can even have better results than the people you've seen in this presentation today. Second, I can guarantee that with your new body, you'll gain a new level of confidence that will completely transform your life. I mean, we've all seen that fit girl walking down the street and everybody's staring at her like she's a movie star. Well, can you imagine how great you're going to feel when you finally have that amazing body? It's a truly incredible feeling, and you can be there in just a few short days. And my third guarantee is that if you're not completely satisfied with the program for any reason, I'll refund 100% of your money and let you keep the entire program for free. That's right, I'll let you keep the entire program for free. With the full Fat Burn Doctor program, you get immediate access to the same program that me, Elizabeth, Eric, Jocelyn, my patients at my clinic, and thousands of others have used. You'll have the power to lose a ton of weight, change your life, and change your future forever. And like I said earlier, I'm so confident that this program will work for you that if you're not completely satisfied with it for any reason, email me within 8 entire weeks and I'll completely refund 100% of your money. No questions asked. My personal email is drnick@fatburndoctor.com. Now check my email often, so email me at any time with any questions that you have, and I'll get right back to you within a couple of hours, if not sooner. Now, since we're not leaving this video up for long and you've managed to watch it up to this point, I know that you're really serious about losing weight, and for that reason, I've set up a special discount for you. You see, the regular price for the Fat Burn Doctor program is $979. Now, this is the same price that my patients here in Boston pay for the program. But since the Fat Burn Doctor program is instantly downloaded, well, that means that I don't have to meet with you one-on-one in my office, and that cuts my costs significantly. And luckily for you, this is where you benefit, because I'm actually going to pass these massive savings onto you. So guess what? I'm not even going to charge you half of that, $499. I mean, heck, I'm not even going to charge you half of that amount, $199. With this limited online special, you get the entire Fat Burn Doctor system and the 8 incredible bonuses, including free personal coaching from me, all for the special price of $99. I mean, that's over 90% off the regular price of the program. But guess what? I'm not even going to stop there. Since I'm convinced that you're serious about losing weight, or you wouldn't have watched the video up to this point, I'm going to give you another free bonus. That's right, for a limited time, I'm going to give you unlimited lifetime updates to the Fat Burn Doctor program for free. This means that while I continue my research in fast weight loss, if I find new things that work faster or better than the system that we already have, I'll update the program and send you all the updated information for free. And guess what else? I'm also going to cut the price for you one more time. Yep, for a limited time, only while this video is still up, you'll get the entire Fat Burn Doctor system, all 9 special bonuses, including unlimited personal coaching from me, unlimited lifetime updates, and my 100% money-back guarantee, all for only $47. That's right, you get everything all together for only $47. So go ahead and click the Add to Cart button below, and I'll see you on the other side. Make this a great day to remember. Click the Add to Cart button below now to get started. Thanks a lot, and I will see you soon.